Welcome to the Sea Dragon Slayer. My name is Kira and thank you guys so much for tuning in. If this is your first time watching, welcome. If you're a returning watcher, thank you so much for coming back. I know I did an update video on Wednesday just because I was having tech issues last weekend. So this one's going to be fairly quick. I didn't have a whole lot that I got done between the two videos, but I do have some other fun things to show off as well. So first things first, today, which is Sunday, I'll be posting this on Monday. So on Sunday, my family got together for another craft and chat, virtual craft and chat. So we used Discord, and my parents who are down in Florida join, and then my sister who's out in Colorado gets to join, and we all do different projects. So this week my mom was working on some Dresden quilt plates. So I think I got editing down enough that I might be able to put a picture here. So she was working on her Dresden plates this week. And then my dad, he finished his Shishiko project that he was working on the other week. So here's a picture of him holding it. So yeah, he did a great job. Amazing. I know it's been kind of a long time coming of him finishing it, and I know he's just really excited to be done. He's now trying to figure out what he's going to do with it, regardless if he makes it into a pillow or a bag or a wall hanging or who knows what. And then my sister, she worked on a little quilting project today. It is for a Christmas present, so I'm not going to be showing a picture of it. And it's really, really cute. She did a good job, and she finished everything except the binding while we were doing our videos. And then today, one of the main things that I worked on was making more masks. So this is, I just need to put the straps on, but this is kind of a mask. I designed this style. It has darts here, and then it has a pocket that you can slide a metal piece for your, to pinch around your nose. And it does have more of a drop down, so it doesn't fog up my glasses or anything like that. A lot of people ask for the pattern, and it's a mask more so to protect others from you, so you're not breathing on them. But since it is open at the bottom, you can be still breathing in other things. So I'm always kind of leery about sharing it just for that reason. But I made myself another, and yeah, so I did those. And I worked a little bit on a stitchy project, which again, I'll show at the end because it is for a present. But something else fun that I did this week was my parents saved everything essentially from when I was in grade school, and they recently dropped it all off with me, and I just got around to going through it because I just have like these boxes of stuff, and a lot of it's just old school papers and things like that. So I went through a lot of it. I downsized some, but while going through it I found some fun things that I thought you guys might get a kick out of. So one of the things is a picture of me. This was in kindergarten. So that is me. This was in September of 1996. So what we did was that once a month we would write our name and write the numbers, and they would take a picture of us. And at first I was like, oh, when was that? Because I started wearing glasses like the second week of kindergarten. So it wasn't quite the second week, but here is in October, so the next month, the second month of school, and that's me with my very first pair of glasses. And my handwriting has not improved. And it still, honestly, to this date, has not really improved much. I have horrendous handwriting. I'm always jealous of people with like the really nice handwriting. I'm working on it. I'm slowly trying to work on it. But yeah, that's essentially what my handwriting is still. And then something else fun, and I hope to probably like show off things now and then that I found also, but was my very first quilt. So this I found in my kindergarten book, and it says Kira's Quilt. So what I'm guessing is that they had just a whole bunch of little cloth squares, because this is actually cloth, and we all just glued it down into whatever patterns we want. So I always joke because I learned how to sew when I was 5 and I made my first pillow. And I always say, like, I never started quilting until much later on in life. And now when I came across this, I thought it was really funny that apparently this was my very first quilt. So just goes to show you're never too young to start quilting, even if it's not with needle and fabric, if it's just with glue and fabric. It's always fun to just be crafty and everything like that. So something that I did get stitchy-wise done, or worked on at least, is my Autumn Lane Stitchery Dark Queen of the Sea stitch along. I'm working on the 3rd fish right now. And like I said, once again, this is a really, really fun stitch for me. It's kind of on this is my non-gift whip right now, because I really do need to get everybody's presents done. But at the same time, sometimes I just want to relax and just work on something that's not for somebody else. So that's my go-to project, because I really like stitching on it. It's a lot of fun. This is my first time stitching on opalescent fabric, and it still makes me all excited, and I go, ooh, shiny, when I'm stitching on it. So I really enjoy that. And then something else fun so I went shopping this weekend because I need to get some frames for some presents. And I came across one of these super cute little book boxes. And I've been thinking about making a project bag for my upcoming Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery Stitch Along, the Christmas wreath one. And I didn't have any Christmas fabric, and I wasn't really sure about making a project bag yet. I know I'm definitely going to be making a project bag in January. I recently watched a new FlossTuber to me, and she showed off a project bag that she had recently done, and then she mentioned the link that she got it from. I'll make sure to try to put who I watched up here so you guys can go check her out. It was a really awesome video, and then her project bag turned out really nice, and she gave some cool tips and everything like that. So I am going to be doing a project bag in January. But I came across this, and I was like, oh, well, if I'm not going to be sewing a Christmas project bag, why not do a super cute Christmas book? So inside here, I have my fabric, my needle minder, and all of my floss and everything ready. So this is going to be kind of my project box. And it sits up on my bookshelf really, really nicely because it looks like a little Christmas book. So I haven't seen anybody use the books before for a project bag, but yeah, I think it works great. It's really cute. They had bigger ones too, but I really liked this one that has the letter on it, the Dear Santa. I've been good most of the time. So that's something fun that I picked up recently. And then something else is also when I was going through all of my kids, my things that I did as a child, was a whole bunch of paintings and drawings and stamp art. So all this artwork that my parents saved, and I have my lovely name on the back. A lot of times I wrote my name backwards too. But I came across all of this. I thought it was really, really pretty. But I mean, obviously, I don't really need to keep around old finger painting and marble paintings. So what I decided to do was this year, since I currently don't have any wrapping paper, to use all the bright, fun stuff as wrapping paper. So I'm currently wrapping my gifts in paper that I made, essentially. Just, it was decades ago. And then I, this weekend, made little stamped cards to go on them. So I had fun making different little stamped cards, little gift tags. So I had my fiance help me pick out some that he really liked, and I made some duplicates of some of them. So yeah, they were a lot of fun. My sister had given me a tag punch. So I do have a brother scan and cut, but the tag punch was actually probably a lot quicker, because just you punch it, and then you stick it in the other way, and you punch it again, and it punches the hole. So it went really quickly, so I made up a stack of them. So I really enjoy the wrapping paper, and I think lots of my family and my friends would also really appreciate the fact that I made it, especially since I made it when I was really young. So I think that's also a really fun idea, especially for gift wrapping in general. If you have children, or even if you don't, just, it's always fun no matter what age you are to finger paint. But just take some old or paper that printed out on the printer that you don't need, and recycle it by decorating with some paints and stuff and using it as wrapping paper. I know growing up, a lot of times we would use the Sunday comics, since they were colorful, and we would wrap things in that too. So just essentially like recycle as much as you can without having to like purchase more wrapping paper. So something else that I want to talk about before I get into a couple of the presents that I've been working on, and I think I really just have one to show you guys, but my neighborhood is participating in a lantern charity type event, essentially. Basically what it is you make a donation and you get paper bags with some lights to make lanterns, and all the proceeds go to Homeless No More, which is a local charity. And Homeless No More essentially seeks to create an environment for homeless and at-risk families to maximize their potential to move towards independent living. They serve about 150 families a year locally, and they are actually the only family shelter in the Midlands that accept fathers and boys over the age of 12. Which is something that I just kind of found really kind of mind-boggling, that a lot of shelters turn away males. I understand that there are like definitely women abuse shelters and things like that for families, which is amazing that there are those facilities that do exclude males for those reasons. But it's also just kind of surprising that there's so few shelters that are whole family inclusive. So that's another reason why I'm really excited to be participating in this and just giving back to an organization that does help all of those that are in need. So something cute that came with it was this thank you card. And this, let me read the little insert. It says, "The starry night pictured on the front of this card was drawn by JT, age 9. JT, his little brother, and his mother lived at St. Lawrence Place for 2 years. While a resident, she took advantage of every opportunity to improve her situation by participating in, practicing, and budgeting programs. She also obtained her certificate nursing assistant CNA license and is now working at Prisma Health, which is a local hospital, and was able to buy a car and has moved into a permanent housing." So that's another reason why I really like this organization, because there is so many programs that they offer to help individuals succeed to becoming independent again. And then also I just really enjoyed the artwork. Super amazing. We're supposed to be decorating these bags, and we're going to be putting them out on the streets I want to say on the 18th. So I just need to figure out what or how I'm going to decorate my bags. So I have a fair amount of them. So if anybody has any ideas, any suggestions, any pictures you would want to specifically see on there, or maybe any quotes or words of hope, let me know. Put it in a comment and I'll decorate a bag in honor of your quote or what you want to see on a bag, as long as I have enough for everybody. Yeah, I think that would be a great idea to include you guys as well into this amazing event. So if you have any suggestions or anything that you'd like to see on a bag, please let me know, and I'll be decorating them tomorrow and some Monday and Tuesday, and I think Wednesday's the 18th. So yeah, I think that'd be great and awesome to see what everybody comes up with. So that's basically everything I have to show. I do have one present that I am currently stitching on. This is for one of my pen pals. So if you are my pen pal, please stop watching now. But otherwise, the rest of my friends and family, you can still watch. It's just my pen pal. I don't want you seeing this. So for December, our theme with my international pen pal group is either snowmen or penguins. So one of my pen pals lives in Australia and she celebrates Christmas, but at the same time it's also summer there. And being a Floridian, I do understand kind of Florida summers. You don't get snow or anything like that. So I designed a little sandman or a sand snowman, and then I'm going to be making really small little shell buttons out of clay to stick on its belly, and I'm still contemplating if I want to do arms or not. And then yeah, so I'm just stitching this up. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to finish it or anything, but I think she'll appreciate the fact that it's still holiday, but at the same time representative of summer and also just beach winter things. Because I remember as a child, like, we would go down to the beach and occasionally make a sandman and things like that during the holidays. So yeah, that's essentially all. Again, this is a really short video. I do want to say thank you so much to everyone who reached out to me with suggestions on how to help my videoing, my FlossTubing, with different programs and how you guys do it, and then also just your words of encouragement to keep me going. And I really, really appreciate that. Like I said before, I love doing this. I really enjoy recording these videos. I really enjoy when I hear how much you guys enjoy it. So if you are enjoying my videos, just let me know. If there's something that you want to see more of, let me know. And yeah, I'll be updating again next week. Hopefully I'll have more stuff done. But like I said, I just recorded again on Wednesday, so I didn't get a whole lot done. I did go do my nails, which is something that I enjoy going and doing now. I do that every other week, so it's kind of a relaxing perk for me. But yeah, and that's about it. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week and a very, very crafty week, and I'll catch you next week. Okay guys, bye.